Hi guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown of my website that I created from scratch. Started off with a blank document and this is what we came up with. This was actually part of an assignment of mine. We were asked to create a booking system for a bunch of leisure centres and this is what I came up with. As you can see, the the look of it isn't too good. I didn't actually have enough time to make it look pretty, but it does have all the functionality they asked for. So here you can see the home page, and obviously it has a load of links to all of the different centres. I would like to say, for starters, that as you can see, I've already visited some of these, but most links will start off in a dark blue colour, which is pretty standard for most websites. So as you click on each centre's homepage, you get if you go off this top bar here, then it brings you to a list which gives you information about each centre, tells you which centre you're on, and it allows you to have a search bar for the classes. I'll show you this later. And up here it gives you a link towards the classes that are there. So if you click on this link, attending, you see it brings up a table of all of the classes that are available attending. Now this is the same on all three centres, as you can see. However, these are also all accessible from here on the home page. So for example, I click on Cornhill and it will bring up all the centres at Cornhill. So as it says, we needed to create a booking system for this. So here I'll show you how to book a class. So we'll go to Tendon and we'll just pick Body Combat because that's an easy one to do. So here you can see there's quite clearly a thing that just simply says book. So you click on book, name, email and telephone. That's all that's needed. Okay, so here we'll just give it a random name, John Doe. Give it an email of johndoe@gmail.com. I don't even know if this guy exists, but and telephone number we will give it when it decides to respond as that. That should pretty much just about do it. And then you just simply click book class and it tells you your class is booked and it waits for you to be redirected and you get redirected to the home page. Another thing that we had was the fact that we needed to only be able to book 2 classes. So let's go book another class. We'll book aerobic burn and we'll give it the same details. Here we are. So John Doe and johndoe@gmail.com, and we'll give it that same number and we book the class. So it tells you the class has been booked. So what happens if we try and book a third class? So let's try and book some Zumba poker. We do the exact same thing and it gives us all our options again and we just select them and we click book class. Here you can see it tells you that you already have your 2 free classes booked. It says please click here. This simply takes you back to the home page all over again. So how can you remove these classes? So from here you see you can view your bookings. So we'll click here and it asks for your email. So let's give it the email address. Right there it comes up because these are all the same. So view booking and it shows me which 2 I've been booked at. So I can now choose to remove one simply by clicking on the links next to them. So we'll remove Body Combat. Tells me I've been removed and I get redirected to the home page again. So if I go back and check which classes I'm booked into, I'm now only booked into 1. So also we were asked to create an admin section. So here you can see we have an admin page. Now we have all sorts of different checks here and these checks are on every single text box within the program, which is if we try and log in without putting in any details, it tells us that we either need to go and register or enter a username and password. Okay, this register actually shouldn't be here. This is something I forgot to take out. So we'll go back and admin login again. So I'll type in my username, hello, and hit login, and it tells me again I need to enter a username or a password. Please forget this. Please register. This probably takes us to a page that doesn't exist. It was an accident. It was made. I'll just quickly jump back to where I was. Homepage. So one final time, admin login. So we take hello, if it decides to work. There we go. And we'll put in the password. Now please take note of this top bar up here. You'll notice currently it only has the home page and the 3 centers. As soon as I click login, it registers that I've got the correct username and password and tells me that I'm now on the admin homepage. And you'll notice up here we have more options. So we have our standard options here, and then we also have admin homepage and admin logout. And you'll notice down here we also have access to editing classes, adding classes, and here we just have details for the standard areas. So for example, if we click tendon, we can edit all of the classes here, delete the classes, or figure out which people are booked into the class. This is standard stuff for an admin, and if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see here we have click to add event. So if we add an event, it gives us a class name, which week, which intensity, how many spaces were allowed, and which center we want it to be at. Even though we went through the poker, this is a general form that is accessed from everywhere. So if I go to the admin homepage, you'll find that it's here as well. Click to add class, and it allows you to just add a class to the thing. While this may just seem inappropriate and unnecessary to have the center at the bottom, if you go through a certain center, I didn't have enough time to add the extra functionality to show this. So from here, obviously, we can still visit the public homepage, we can visit the admin homepage, and so on and so forth. Obviously, once a admin is done, they wouldn't want to leave themselves used on a computer. So there's obviously a logout section, which allows you to log out, and you'll notice that all of the admin functionality, such as the admin homepage and the admin logout, have vanished, and the user would have to come back in and log back in again. Finally, I just want to show off the feature for the search bars. So if you search from the home page, it shows it for all centers. So for example, if we search for Pilates, when it decides to fill out the box, hit search. I apologise for the slowness, it's because of the program I'm having to use to record. So here it shows you everything that has Pilates in its name, which week it would be done in, all its workload intensity, everything, and including its centers. These are all organized by center, so here we have all the tendons, and here we have all the pokers, even though you can see the classes all have the same names. This also works within the single centers pages, so if we go to one of them, my apologies, I went one step too far, here. So we could search in tendon simply for Pilates. Yeah, and search, and here you can see, or when it decides to load, that we only get the results for anything to do with Pilates at tendon. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video explaining everything. I will see you next time.